Hello, hi friends, it's Miss Chasity. I have a new story to read to you today. The title of my book is I'm the Biggest Thing in the Ocean. This story is by Kevin Sherry. He's the author, so he wrote all of the words in the book, and he's also the illustrator, so he drew all of the beautiful pictures. Let's read. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. I'm a giant squid, and I'm big. I have a giant squid here. He's right, he is very big. He is tall. I'm bigger than these shrimp. Look at this little tiny shrimp. He is much bigger than that shrimp. I'm bigger than these clams. He is much bigger than a tiny clam. He's right. I'm bigger than this crab. He's right. He is much bigger than that crab. I'm bigger than that jellyfish. The jellyfish is bigger than the other animals, but not as big as the giant squid. He is much bigger. I'm bigger than these turtles. He is much bigger than a turtle. I'm even bigger than this octopus. Let's see if he's right. Here's the octopus. Here's the giant squid. He is much taller and bigger than the octopus. I'm bigger than that shark. Shh. Why does he have to be quiet? Because the shark has those sharp teeth. He's dangerous. Even though the squid is bigger, he can eat him still. So he has to be quiet. I'm bigger than this fish. He is much bigger than a puffer fish. And this fish, a little teeny tiny clownfish like Nemo. He's much bigger. He's bigger than this fish. He's bigger than an angelfish. And that fish. He is much bigger than all of those fish. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. He's excited about that. Uh-oh. Another animal came. He looks like a very big animal. Can you tell what kind of an animal he is? Let's look and see. Whoa, it's a whale. He's enormous. Do you think he's bigger than the giant squid? Let's look and see. Look at this enormous whale. I can't even fit them all in. Let's see. The giant squid is taller, but he is not bigger than the whale. Watch this. The whale can just eat him right up. Oh my gosh, and look at, that's what he did. Can you see his tentacles sticking out of the whale's mouth? Oh no. Uh-oh. There's all the fish he saw in the ocean. But where are they? They're not in the ocean right now. I think they're inside of the whale's tummy. But look, it looks like he might have an idea. I wonder what he's thinking. I'm the biggest thing in this whale. That's silly. The end. That was a silly story. We talked about different sized animals that live in the ocean. Let's use our hands to measure some of these animals. Do you remember what this animal was? A jellyfish. Use your hands. How big do you think this jellyfish is? About that big maybe? You try it. Use your hands. Good. Now what about this little tiny clownfish? Use your fingers. How big do you think he is? Maybe about that big? Good. Well, there are some other tools you can use for measuring also. You could use a ruler. Rulers have lines on them with numbers, and you can measure. You start right at the end of it, and you can measure how big it is. It comes right past the number 3. Or you might have a tape measure. Let's see. A tape measure is just like a ruler, except you can measure things that are really, really big. Maybe you could measure your mom or your dad or your sister or even your dog. In school, though, sometimes we don't use those tools. We use toys we have to measure. I found some of these teddy bears at my house, so I was going to use these to measure the jellyfish. Will you help me? Ready? Let me move our other animals out of the way so we can measure him. I'm going to lay him down, and we're going to start right at the bottom of him. We're going to measure up. Help me count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's about 7 teddy bears tall. Now what about the shrimp? How many teddy bears tall do you think he is? Let's try. Let me put him. Can you see him if I put him right there? Here we go, right here. Ready? 1. He is 1 teddy bear tall. Which animal is taller? The jellyfish, who's 7 teddy bears tall, or the shrimp, who's only 1 teddy bear tall? Good. The jellyfish is much taller than the shrimp. Nice work, friends. Thank you for your help. At your house, you could measure using all kinds of things. I found some bouncy balls I could measure with. You could use your shoes or your feet or even your hands. Good luck, friends. I can't wait to see all the different things you try to measure at your house. I hope to see everybody soon. Bye, friends.